One of the most difficult things a marriage or home can endure is domestic abuse. The statistics are staggering, but in the Christian community alone, 1 in every 4 women experience abuse in the home. And though anyone can be an abuser, the vast majority are men. In fact, even when men are victims of abuse, it's usually at the hands of another man, such as a father or a brother. It's important to understand the dynamics of domestic abuse. At its core, domestic abuse is about control. And though its most blatant form is outright physical violence, domestic abuse manifests in other ways as well, such as intimidation or ridicule. Some seize control by isolating their wives or imposing obsessive financial restrictions. Others dominate by exerting male privilege or threatening their wives and children. Now, if you're a victim of domestic abuse, I want to encourage you to take some difficult but courageous steps. First, be willing to acknowledge what's happening. Whether it's motivated by fear or shame, you can actually enable abusive behavior by excusing the actions of people you love. John 8:32 tells us that truth brings freedom. So be willing to acknowledge the truth of your situation. Second, you need the help of a healthy support network. Connect with 1 or more people you trust who have your best interest at heart. They can help you determine concrete steps to move forward and help you face the abusive situation with clear thinking. Thirdly, and this is crucial, if necessary, your support network can help you find a safe place to be. God gave us the gift of marriage, and Scripture gives us guidelines for healthy families and homes, but one thing must be clearly and firmly understood. God did not call you to endure abuse at the hands of one who is supposed to be your covenant marriage partner. If you or your children are in physical danger, you need to make your physical safety a priority. Finally, don't feel guilty. You are not responsible for the actions of your abuser, and you are not responsible for his recovery. Focus on becoming the person God designed you to be, including having healthy boundaries in your relationships that refuse to enable abuse. And you might be watching and realize that you're the abuser. You need to take some courageous steps too. First, take responsibility for your actions. When you start getting exposed, it's easy to try to make excuses or shift the focus or the blame to something or someone else. You might say, if she would have, or if she wouldn't have, or the alcohol made me do it, or anger just runs in my family line, or my work is so stressful, I just snapped. Hear me, there is no valid reason for controlling others through abuse. Your first healthy step is to take responsibility for what you've done. Secondly, take responsibility for your heart. Luke 6:45 in the New Testament says that a good man brings good things out of the good stored up in his heart, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in his heart. For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of. In other words, the bad stuff we do comes from our hearts, not what other people do or how other things affect us. Take responsibility for submitting your heart to Christ so He can change you. And finally, get help. You need to acknowledge and address the issue of your need to control other people through abuse. Be willing to expose your own secret by connecting with a local church leader or a community organization that addresses the issue of domestic abuse. If you really want to save your marriage and home, you'll take the initiative to start the steps to change. Whether you're being abused or want to stop abusing, below you'll find further information and resources that can help you understand and deal with domestic abuse. Take the courageous steps necessary so you can live life as God designed, fulfilled and healthy.